I knew I wanted to live in America since I was 5 years old. I've always wanted to be here, speaking English, living the American culture. I would always think America as a place where you can find many opportunities to grow professionally as a person as well. You don't need to be like super rich or wealthy to have a good, healthy, and happy life.
Hello, and welcome to the Nat Jones Show. Hi, my name is Natalie Jones. Welcome to the Nat Jones Show. My guest today is Lise Oliveira, and you have been here from Brazil in Ohio for about a year now?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay.
I love your June.
Okay, I love your story so much. I just realized it talking to our beloved Shay here. She was saying how you and I have a lot in common because we both have done so many different things. I would say you are very well a polished version of a curious person, as I am as well. So you are from Brazil, and you have a career of at least 10 years under your belt of being a news and media personality. You're also a fitness and nutrition coach, and you got that certification in Australia. And you are about to join the National Guard here in America. And when you were moving here, you wanted to move to New York, right? And then you met your boyfriend and moved to Ohio instead?
Yeah, actually, I was thinking of a place like California.
California.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. Because I've been to LA, I've been to San Francisco, and I thought maybe San Diego that I've never been to. So I thought it would be like a great idea to go to.
Yeah.
But then in the middle of the process, I met my boyfriend online,
Yeah.
and a new relationship started, and I had to start thinking of, okay, I need to do some research on Ohio, Cincinnati.
Which, by the way, when it comes to all those places in California and Ohio, you're definitely, you picked the best one here in Ohio. You know? Had you met your boyfriend in person before you moved here?
No.
Wow.
Actually, no, just once for only 2 weeks.
Wow.
Yeah, and that was all. And then when I came like straight to live, to start a new life. So we just met for 2 weeks here. I came as a tourist. I wasn't still like in my journey back in Australia. I lived there for almost 2 years. And then he invited me over just to come here so we could meet in person.
Yeah.
I could learn about the neighborhood, what Cincinnati's like. He gave me that opportunity before making like a final decision.
Yeah.
And that's what I did. So I was in the middle of my journey in Australia. I came over and we met in person, and we knew that we wanted to stay together. That was the decision.
Real love.
And then, it was just for 2 weeks. And then I had to go back to Australia to finish my waiting, my citizenship, my immigration waiting here on America. Yeah.
And he's not the reason you're here. You were going to come to America anyway.
Yes,
he
absolutely.
Just
Yeah. He's the reason why I'm in Cincinnati.
Yes.
Another reason I'm here in America. So I've always wanted to come to America since I knew I wanted to live in America since I was 5 years old.
Okay.
That's crazy.
All right, it is. Why?
Why? That's a good question. I don't have like a clear answer to that question.
Yeah.
But I remember that mom put me in an English course when I was 5, and that's when I started to learn English, and I never stopped since then. And I've always been into pop music, the pop culture, and I've always loved to listen to Backstreet Boys, NSYNC, Nickelback, Britney Spears, all this. Yeah, so they were huge in Brazil.
Okay.
All of them.
Yeah.
And I was just crazy about them. And it was like my connection to get closer to this country. And I would always listen to them. And it was like, oh my gosh, my way to learn and get it like even more in contact with this culture here in this country.
Yeah. Well, as someone who I've never been to Brazil, I would really love to go. I'm from America. And to me, Brazilian culture is so rich and so vibrant and offers so much more than American culture, I think. But it's also, I'm from here. So, you know, it's all, old hat to me.
I would agree that Brazil has a lot to offer in terms of culture.
Yeah.
It is a beautiful country. It has a lot to learn about, and especially where it comes from.
Okay, also, so you're from a beautiful resort beach town, or like, and maybe not a resort town, but like are you from the water?
Yes.
Okay,
absolutely.
So a beautiful, what is it called?
Salvador.
Okay, so you can look it up. It is gorgeous,
Yes, it is.
absolute gorgeous paradise.
Yeah, yeah.
And you have videos of on your social media of you kayaking like in the jungle with waterfalls, and you're wearing these beautiful bathing suits, and it is just it truly paradise. And now you're in Amelia, Ohio, living your best life, girl. Like what? Why? Make me understand. Help me understand.
Well, I never had a like. My life in Brazil was great. I was
Yeah.
a news anchor, a reporter. Everybody knew who I was. I was very
Yeah.
popular in my home city, Salvador. That's from the Northeast. It's a beautiful city. We have many problems, like social problems, but it is a beautiful city that offers a great culture. But I needed more. I
Mm.
wanted to go a little bit further. I wanted to take more steps forward, like my career, who I was, like personally. I wanted just to, take bigger steps, like bolder steps.
Yeah.
And that's what I did. And because I've always wanted to live in this country, first of all, I love the culture and I also love to speak English. I mean, the
Yeah.
language kind of helped me draw closer to this. I mean, to my goal.
Hmm.
I've always wanted to be here speaking English, living the American culture. Now that my culture is not good enough, it is great, but it's just different. And I wanted to live
Yeah.
something different, add
Yeah.
something like new to my life. That's
Yeah.
all. I think this is about personality. Not everyone is ready to become an immigrant and live in a different life, a different life in a different country, a different language, in a different culture with different kinds of people. Everything is different, Nat. Even the
Yeah.
people are different. I mean, I love to hug. I love
Hmm.
to kiss. I love to
Hmm.
squeeze.
Yeah.
I need the touching.
Yeah.
And people here now like that, but I still am the way I am.
Yeah.
And it is crazy because people accept me the way I am.
Yeah.
So
Oh, we
when
love
when
you.
I just
Cincinnati loves
open
you.
my arms to give
Yeah.
everybody out, like everyone a hug, people like simultaneously they do it like right away. They
Yeah.
open their arms to hug me back,
You know,
and that's crazy.
but you're a breath of fresh air when we're used to people not being as kind, and you're like, hello, this beautiful, lovely woman, and you have a sexy accent, and you're like, I love your country, I love your city. And we're like, thanks, eat a coney. Oh my God. But your time in America was not the first time you left, because you were in Australia before.
Yes.
So have you always had this drive in you to take these huge leaps? Like to take like my dad used to always joke when I was younger and moving around a lot. I lived in remote places that took days to get to. Like it took at least a day and a half to get to places where I went. My dad would be like, what did we do to you? Do you hate us? Why are you going so far? Like no one can ever come visit you. And I was like, it's cool. It's so different, It's so wonderful. And I'm like, do you have any like why do you want to go to the depths that you do?
Yeah, I think it's just the need to do something that is challenging to me,
Hmm.
and to just discover new things. That's what I would say. I was working as a news anchor and reporter for over 10 years back in Brazil.
Hmm.
I had a great and a stable life, but I mean, it was like getting to a point that I already knew what was coming up
Yeah.
my way. So I needed like something different and more something challenging. And that would at the same time help me grow as a human being, as a
Yeah.
woman, as a daughter, as a friend, as a partner, which is
Yeah.
something I am right now. So, and it is not only about the culture and what is surrounding me right now, but for example, it is the first time I share my life with someone else. I have a
Hmm.
partner and we are living under the same roof. It is a first for me. It is the first time I became a housewife. I've
Yeah.
never cooked before because mom always would do everything to me
Yeah.
and for me. So I never needed to cook. I never needed to clean a house. And now I have to do these things because I have my house.
Yeah.
Now I'm just like building my family. It's my space.
Yeah.
So things that I never had in my life before, and now I got the opportunity to
Oh, that's
have this.
beautiful.
So
What is your family life like, or what? Or do you have because you've never been married
no,
and you don't have any kids?
no,
Same.
yeah,
But so what
and I
was
don't
your?
want to.
Okay, never.
No,
Ah.
I'm good. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, if I had kids, I wouldn't be here in
Yeah.
Cincinnati, Ohio, with my green card and about to join the military. I
Yeah.
mean,
I
I
cannot
don't
wait
think
to talk
motherhood
about
is
that.
for every mother, and I don't know. It's
Yeah.
just not for me.
Well, what was it like growing up for you in Brazil, though? What did you have a bunch of siblings? What was your
No,
family
I'm the
like?
only kid. I'm the only child. Dad already passed like over 20 years ago. I was about to start my career in on TV when he passed. And it was just mom and I.
Yeah.
We're super close friends. I mean,
Yeah.
she's my best friend. We
Yeah.
video chat almost twice a day, every
Yeah.
single day. And she's so happy for me. I
Yeah.
mean, she's there by herself with her family. Her family's huge. She
Mhm.
still takes care of my grandma, with her, with her, with her family.
Yeah.
So they kind of take turns to take care of my grandma. And she's so happy about me and my decisions and the fact that I'm here in America,
Yeah.
starting a new life. Yeah. She
So,
was very supportive.
that's beautiful. Without the support, I mean,
Yeah.
you can't go anywhere alone.
Yeah.
Like it's
I
just
agree.
not.
I
It's,
agree.
it's just not possible.
Yeah.
You know, since you've been here, it's been about a year. You really hit the ground running. Was there any part of it that you're scared of? You don't strike me as someone who's scared of very much.
I am scared. I was scared even coming here for this interview.
Yeah.
But the difference is
Same.
the
You just do it
Same.
anyway, right?
I just do it anyway.
Yeah.
Like it's some kind of, that's what I do. I'm scared. I'm nervous. I don't know what's coming up. I didn't know what the questions you were asking me or about to ask me.
Yeah.
But I just pretend mentally that no matter what, I can do that. You
Yeah.
know, like I'm prepared. Like I pretend that I'm not scared. I
Mhm.
pretend that I'm not afraid. I pretend that I'm not nervous.
Yeah.
But here inside of me, I am. But I pretend
Yeah.
I'm not. I'm not.
You're
It's
good.
like a game I play with myself.
Yeah.
And that works. So I do it anyway.
Well, you're a big manifester and nutrition and lifestyle coach and leader in that space as well, amongst all the other things. Has that always been a passion of yours?
Yes, absolutely. It was something I've always like done like alongside the TV thing. So I've always used my social media to spread the word about health
Yeah.
and fitness. I would actually share my routine in the gym, the things I eat, what I prepare, my nutrition, and I would share that with my audience. And that was a big thing. People love to see it, to watch it, and they're
Yeah.
always interested in what I do. And I thought at the same time it would be something helpful for them. So
Yeah.
I started like kind of grow bigger in this thing. And then the moment I decided to start my process to come here, I knew it would be like a long waiting. So that's when I thought, okay, I'll go to Australia, which is another English speaking country. I will start my life as an immigrant. I'll study, I'll work, and I will kind of dive deeper, a little bit deeper into the health and fitness thing.
Yeah.
And that's what I did. I took my certificate in health and fitness and I started to work as a trainer. And at the same time, I thought that my certificate would be something I could use to start as a health and fitness coach, as a trainer here in America, right when I got here.
Yeah.
And that's what I've been doing. So I've
Yeah.
been working as a trainer,
Yeah.
and I coach one-on-one sessions and also group classes at the same time.
So did you like Australian culture?
I did. It's completely different.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the language is the same, but the accent is completely different.
Yeah.
There are so many different expressions, things that only Australians use
Mm-hmm.
in their conversations. And it is a very safe country. It is beautiful. The weather is always great. I lived in Gold Coast, so the weather is perfect. I lived by the ocean.
Yeah.
So even during winter time, it was kind of warm, not that cold as it is here in Cincinnati. But I wouldn't see like the four seasons as we have here.
Yeah.
So, and that's something huge and amazing about Cincinnati. We have the four seasons and I love it. I love it. It was my first time seeing snow.
Oh, I was gonna
Yeah.
ask. Okay.
It was really magical.
Okay, so the snows. I'm. That is one thing that people always say who are not from here, who come from, that the seasons are unlike anything you've ever seen, and and in America in general, we have a very diverse terrain. I mean, you can go to California, go to Maine, go to Utah, and go to Florida, and they seem like four different countries, but they're all within one, which is pretty amazing.
Yeah.
Is there a place you want to go, like travel in America that you haven't been to yet? That you're excited to go to?
I'm doing this next week. I'm going to Florida for the first time.
Nice.
Yeah, and this is a place where many Brazilians go to when
Yeah.
they decide to live in America. And I'm so happy that I'm here because I think Cincinnati is just like so United States at the same time. I think we can live the American culture here.
Yeah.
And the four seasons. So I think it's just great. I think I am at the right place.
Okay,
you
well,
know?
number one, where are you going in Florida?
I'm going next week.
Where in Florida?
Where? Destin.
Destin. Oh, you're gonna love it. The white sand beaches.
Yes,
It's gonna be great.
everybody's telling me the same thing about the white sand.
It's like the only places in America. It's not the only one, but like.
So it's about the color of the
It's
sand,
a big,
right?
yeah. It's a big,
You've been there.
yes,
Okay.
yes. Destin has a really big people from Cincinnati. Like it's an easy, for some reason, a lot of Cincinnatians go to Destin all the time. So they grew up going, or like
Okay.
culturally within our local culture here in Cincinnati, there's a lot of overlap and a lot of people who go back and forth or spend vacations there, or whatever. I'm curious if you have been like to Texas yet.
No, not yet.
I haven't either.
Okay, we
Never
can do this
been.
together.
Yeah. Well, you're saying like I want to know, what does the American dream mean to you? Like when you were, growing up, not living here, what did you think of America, and is any of it true?
Okay, I know it's not the perfect place in the world because there's not such a thing.
Yeah.
We all have problems anywhere we go. But I would always think America as a place where you can find many opportunities to grow professionally as a person as well. And you don't need a lot to live a good life. You don't
Yeah.
need to be like super rich or wealthy to have a good, healthy, and happy life.
Mm-hmm.
And so with just a little bit, you can live very well. And now, after 1 year living here, I can tell this is true.
Yeah.
So you can we don't need a lot. At the end of the day, we don't need a lot to be happy. But when you have all the resources around you, everything gets even better. So you don't need to struggle to have an amazing life. You don't need to struggle to survive. You do your job, you do what you got to do, and you are in a safe place. Yes, you are, compared with many other places out there. This is still like a safe country, especially here where we are.
Yeah.
And yeah, I think I don't know, as I told you, my life was great in Brazil, but it's not like the majority of the people we have there. So many people where I come from have to struggle to survive just to do the basic stuff, to have like the food they need and like a roof under their heads just to live. But here we don't need this kind of thing. We do not need to go through these kinds of things to have a good life. So that's how I've always thought of America. And it's true. So we live very safely and have a good life here.
Do you think that there is a lot of American culture that we take for granted, that being you're not from here, that you love, and that you can just tell that I don't appreciate that you do?
Yeah, I think the fact that we have the 4 seasons, for example, we get to experience 4 different periods of the year that are completely different, and that we live in a safe place compared with other places. For example, Brazil has many beautiful and amazing things to experience, but at the same time, it's not the safest country in the world, and it's not even close to it. So we don't have to deal with the same problems. For sure. I think the fact that we don't know how life it's like in places like Brazil and many other countries out there, and you don't have this mentality because you don't know what it's like for the majority of the population.
You're so kind, and I don't want to put you on the spot in any sort of way, but I once went to a third world country, and I came back to America and just realized like I complain so much. Like I have the luckiest life in the world. Like I have no room to say anything ever again. And then you live in your own vacuum, and you forget that because your normalcy raises, and what I mean, whatever. But
something that really made me rethink and kind of surprised me when I got here in Cincinnati, and my boyfriend said, I was actually kind of worried. I need to find the bus stops here and the bus, the right bus to get to go to places. And he said, bus?
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
No, baby, not.
We don't ride the bus here.
Yeah, we do not.
Because that's what people. I used to have a car back in Brazil, but that's not the reality of the majority of the population.
Yeah.
People take the bus to go to places. That's the normal thing, Nat.
Yeah.
And I thought that as someone who just got here and didn't have the money to afford a car, I would need to take the bus to take me to places.
Yeah.
And that's okay. Not a problem for me. I'm just an immigrant. I just got here. I'm starting a new life. It's fine to get the bus. He said, bus? What are you talking about?
Right? Not here. I mean, obviously, no, not in other cities. You do use the bus or
Yeah,
whatnot, but
but
in
here the
here,
normal is to have a car, which is something like a luxury item,
is there
you
something
know.
in what about Cincinnati culture do you love?
I love the sense of community we have here. There is so
Mm,
strong.
it is.
Yeah.
It's a really small big town or a
Yeah,
small big town or whatever. We
I
all know
love
each
it.
other.
I love it the fact that I started to connect with people that kind of truly represent Cincinnati here
Hmm.
through social media. I did that when I was still in Brazil, getting ready to come here. I started to kind of find
Nice.
like who are those people who I can say, oh, they know about Cincinnati. And then I started to follow those people on social media and get in contact with them. And I said, hey, my name is Lise. I'm coming up very soon. So can we meet? Can we do something together? I just want to like learn more about you and about the city. And people said yes at the same
Yeah.
time. So the sense of community and the arms wide open to anyone who wants to be part of this community, you
Oh,
know?
I love to hear that because, just from I feel like you're not an outsider, but you just came here,
Yeah.
so I'm in it, and I feel like you always forget. But what I do love about Cincinnati is the access is I feel like easy.
Uh-huh.
It's like one arm of whatever it's called. Like everything is really close
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
easy to get to. Is there off the top of your head, what do you miss about living in Brazil?
What I miss, maybe like having a conversation with my mom in person,
Yeah.
things like that. But technology helps so much
Yeah.
that we can have this kind of a conversation through video chatting, you know? And
Mm,
yeah, it's not the same thing, but these are like silly little things that I miss about
hmm.
Brazil. So it's not about the country itself, but the people. You
Yeah.
know what I mean?
Is there something culturally that America that's jarringly different to you?
Oh, many things. So even traffic laws, for example, I had to learn from scratch how to
Yeah.
drive. So I've always
Girl,
driven
you
my
are
entire
so amazing. I can't even. God.
and the fact that I had to study the laws here and take the test, like the skills test, the test like on the computer, like everything like from scratch, like learning
Hmm.
how to drive like as a teenager. So everything is different. And yeah, it was really challenging to me to learn everything like from zero. I felt like I was still like, figuring things out. And many other things. I mean, my relationship with people, the way I had to approach people, my boyfriend really helped me with some
Yeah.
stuff because culturally it is different. I mean, the language and not only the language, but the way you approach. He
Hmm.
says I have a lot of attitude. I don't think I do, but that's what. Yeah,
Attitude.
attitude. Yeah, and not in a positive way.
Ah.
So it's not the words, but the way you say the words. You know what I
Okay.
mean? Yeah. So I had to kind of maybe control my tone a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
And you're just being normal and like,
Yeah, just trying to adapt,
hmm,
because sometimes it is not something I'm worried about when I'm in Brazil with my people. But
hmm,
here, your tone of voice, the way you say some kind of words,
yeah.
maybe it would be like some, kind of
I think
surprising and scary for some people.
I like that. I like that even more about you. Same girl. I mean, I've been told I have a bad attitude and to tone it down my whole life, and you're like, I don't know
Yeah.
how to not. I don't know. Why do
No,
we have
yeah.
to?
I know. And this is something, it is an exercise,
Hmm.
something you have to take like every single day, and you got to change here to change the other things. So I would like always kind of take a break, stop, rethink about what I'm about to say, and say it maybe differently a little bit.
Oh wow, that's so interesting, and it does sound kind of exhausting,
Yeah, it is.
a
Yeah,
little
it's an
bit.
exercise. Exercising is exhausting, physically or mentally.
Yes, true. I am one of my friends married a Brazilian woman and her twin sister then moved here as well, and they are some of my favorite people in the world because they are just so passionate about everything and I love it.
Yeah.
And they're definitely not everybody's cup of tea, but I'm
It's a
like,
lot of energy, a
it
lot of energy we
is.
put into everything.
Mm-hmm.
So sometimes it kind of overwhelms him, and he thinks it will be maybe some kind of problem for other people around me. So he
Gotcha.
tries to just make sure I'm doing the right thing. He's
Yeah.
just like taking care of me, and I
Yeah.
really appreciate that. So it's just kind of trying to balance,
Right.
not losing who I am,
Yeah,
but at the
that's
same
what I would
time
think.
adapting to, because that's what I want to be one of you. I love to be a Brazilian, but that's why I'm here in America, because I want to live in the American culture. I want to be an American, but not losing who I am. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I am
Okay.
who I am, but we can
Yes.
always be something else.
Wow. When you put it that way, I'm like, what does being an American mean then? Man, like, don't ask me. I don't think I'm a good American then. I don't really
I
know.
just who you are, the way you are, just
Yeah.
like the way you are. You don't need to
Yeah.
change a thing. I
Yeah.
mean, everybody has their personality, and it's all good.
Do you miss the liveliness of Brazilian culture? In my, once again, I've never been there, but from what I know, or how I see it in my mind, live music, people are actually dancing
Yeah,
all the
yeah,
time,
yeah.
people, more of a romanticized life. Do you miss that?
Yeah, but what I do instead is try to create this environment
Mm-hmm.
around me. So whenever I feel like dancing or singing out loud, I just kind of create the environment so I can feel more in touch
Yeah.
with my culture, my people, who I am actually,
Yeah.
because I am like that too. I
Yeah.
love to dance. I love being around people. I love the crowd. It's the opposite of my boyfriend. He loves
Yeah.
the empty. He loves no crowd around him. I love to be in the middle of the crowd. I love loud music. I love
Yes.
everything that has a lot,
Me too.
you know?
Me too. Yeah.
That's how I can find, and I think there are many places here in Cincinnati that we can
For
find this
sure.
kind of energy.
Oh yeah, for
So I
sure.
try to be in these places most of the time.
Just wait till the Bengal season starts, and then you got to go to at least 2 games, and you can really let your animal loose in the
Yeah,
jungle.
football.
In the
Yeah.
jungle. Well, so speaking of a lot of energy and a lot of intensity, so your physical fitness background, I think, has got to have a lot to do with why you want to join the military and why you have here in America. So tell me about what made you want to join the American military. So you're in the Army National Guard now.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah. So I love the physical part, the training. I've
Mm-hmm.
always trained my entire life since I was like in my early 20s. So it's been over 15 years since I've been working now. I love the discipline. And I have to say that thanks to all those years working out, that I am who I am.
Yeah,
So it kind
strong.
of builds who you are mentally,
Mm-hmm.
especially mentally. So you're more prepared for challenges. And when things don't go as planned,
Yeah.
so you kind of deal better with situations that are not really what you were expecting. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So I love the physical part, and at the same time, I love the discipline that the army builds in you. Yeah, so I thought it
I
would
mean,
be
girl,
like a
you
great
say that.
match.
I mean, you say that, but I'm like, I mean, I think I like discipline too, kinda. I like
Kinda.
Pilates, but like, there's no part of me that ever wanted to join the military. Like that takes a certain type of person. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I think it's incredibly admirable. Like,
I love the part that you are ready and willing to help.
hmm
This part really kind of attracts me even more and even closer to the army values, like
yeah,
serve, protect, be ready to help whatever comes your way. I love that part, the discipline, the training, and the willingness to help, to
hmm
serve your community. And
yeah,
that's what I've always done my entire life. I
yeah,
mean, when you are like a communicator, like a media person, like you are, that's what you're doing. You're helping other people by sharing other people's stories,
yeah.
and telling people about other things and sharing your knowledge. You're helping somehow.
hmm
So yeah, that's the part like I most like about the army.
So you're gonna the Army National Guard. I mean, it's at least a 4-year commitment.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
depends on the job you're gonna do. For example, my contract is 3 years long, but I
Okay.
can't renew it after 3 years. And as I said, it depends on the job. And yeah, I intend to keep going and renew my contract as it comes to an end in 3 years, for
Really?
sure. Yeah, absolutely.
Wow.
Yeah.
So what kind of so that means you'll have a I don't know how it works. So will you like have a paid position within the military
Yeah,
or okay.
yeah, absolutely. So they have many kinds of jobs
Yeah.
available. I wanted to try something like in my area, a communication thing, but it was not available at the time. So I just wanted to be in the army, doing whatever I had to
Yeah.
do. So you become a soldier after training that I'm
Mhm.
about to do. For 10 weeks, you become a soldier. This is the training for everyone. And then you have the AIT, which is the job training that comes right after
Okay.
the basic combat training, BCT. So for me, it's going to be like a 21-week preparation.
Yeah, gosh. Where are you doing basic?
When?
Yeah, where and when?
So it's gonna be September 16th when I'm shipping out, and that's South Carolina for Jackson, and then Fort
Yeah.
Lee, Virginia for the AIT.
Wow. I have my brother was in the military for 8 years, I think, 8 or 12 years, and I just remember I just was so proud of him. I went to his basic training, graduation, or whatnot. It was
That
tears
didn't
the whole
inspire you to
time.
do the same thing.
No. Actually, you know something really funny? So no, when he joined, he's a year younger than me. We were in college, and I was 20 and he was 19, or maybe I was 19 and he was 18. I don't know. And I was at an anti-war rally
Uh-huh.
in Washington, D.C.,
Okay.
screaming, and I get a phone call from him that's like, I just joined the military. And I was like, I'm
Hey, what-
literally at an anti-war rally right now. Like, get out of here. And we're like
Completely
best
opposite
friends.
directions.
Yes, we're like best friends. He's fantastic. He lives in Seattle, a city, if you've never been. Highly
yeah.
recommend. Have you been?
No, not
Oh my
yet.
God, it's amazing. And you got to go to the San Juan Islands
All right.
as well.
Okay.
So, in Brazil, just because you were, I'm curious, raised close to the ocean, do you have an affinity for like snorkeling or for like the water sports in general?
I don't know how to swim, girl, and I
That's
am
right.
totally.
Hold on, I knew that. Oh my God, that's right.
I don't know how to swim. I'm afraid of water.
Oh my God.
That's why I'm joining the Army, not the
Okay.
Navy, because the Navy have the best uniforms. I mean, they look great.
Yeah.
If it wasn't for that, I wouldn't be like maybe in the Navy. But I don't know. When I go to the water, I have to make sure my both feet are on the ground.
Mm-hmm.
Other than that, I'm not coming in.
Oh,
Don't
girl,
call me in.
you're facing another fear.
Yeah, absolutely. So yeah,
Wow.
I don't know, girl. My mom tried when I was 6 years old. She put me like in swim classes, but it didn't really work.
Yeah.
And now at 39, almost 40, I don't really know.
Yeah.
if I'm going any further than that. But anyway, yeah, that's what I was trying to say. I went kayaking with my boyfriend last weekend,
Yeah.
2 weekends ago, and it was my first time doing it on my own boat.
Yeah.
And the water was very rough.
Mhm.
And I don't know how I didn't flip, but I did it anyway. And that was kind of, oh my God, another challenge that I could overcome, because being in the water is really hard for me. I cannot do that. And I did it on my own. I mean, I had many people
Yeah.
around me. He was by my side, but I was still doing my own boat. So
Mm-hmm.
that was a big thing that I could overcome.
When I was younger, I really wanted to be a surfer, but I was scared of the ocean. So I went to
I can picture you as a surfer.
I tried. I tried. So I went to Costa Rica and did a 2-week kayaking trip to conquer my fears of the ocean, and it was the most terrifying thing in the world. Like,
But you did it.
but I did it. But I did it. Our very first night, we put our boats in the water, and it was pitch black at midnight, and we did a 2-hour paddle in at pitch black, and I was like, well, if I'm gonna die in the water, now's gonna be it. You can't see.
It was
anything.
another big thing I did after coming to the States. I've been doing so many big things.
I know.
And-
This is so cool.
And this, the thing I did in the water, like the paddling and all the thing on the kayaking, that was really, really big for me.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, I did it, and it was fun at the end of the day,
Mm-hmm.
and the sense that, oh my gosh, I did it. I didn't stop. I couldn't stop.
Yeah.
Even if I wanted to, I couldn't go back. So I didn't have another option. But that feeling, okay, I did it.
Yeah.
I didn't stop. I didn't give up.
Yeah,
So
I
I
did.
love to, and you can only go through that if you really do it, right?
And man, I feel like the only way, I mean, you have to really experience something, I feel like, to conquer fear, but to have an opinion on it.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like now, I don't like anyone to tell me like, I guarantee, when people say, I guarantee, or I bet, and you're like,
Nobody
no, you
can
don't.
guarantee anything.
No, you don't.
No.
No, you don't. You've never actually done it.
The
You
only
have no
guarantee you
idea.
have in life is that you're gonna die
Exactly.
one day,
Exactly.
and that's it. Nothing else.
So Cincinnati does have a thriving food culture. Are there some places that you can say that you like so far, or
I
parts of
love-
American food in general that you like?
Yeah, I love to have pizza at breweries here.
Mm-hmm.
I think they know how to make burgers and pizza.
Yeah.
And I love Texas Roadhouse.
Yeah.
I have my favorite meal there.
At Texas Roadhouse.
I love it.
I was just
They
there
know
on
how to make
Sunday.
steak.
Really?
They really do. They're really
Okay.
good at that.
Okay.
Roadkill, my favorite meal there. I love it. I strongly recommend if you haven't done this yet.
Oh my God! I haven't. I took my mom and her boyfriend there. It was his 70th birthday on Sunday, and it was they loved every minute of it. They got the bone and ribeye. My mother was
I love it.
very much impressed by the bone and ribeye there.
Yeah, and it's very affordable too. Very affordable food.
Yes.
And very good food. So Texas Roadhouse and go to a brewery, have a good pizza, good burger with fries. I love it.
Girl, you're American.
I
That
am.
really is what it is. I was like, do you drink beer? Just get a beer. You don't
I
drink, do you?
beer.
Yeah, you don't
no.
drink.
I don't
Yeah.
drink- no, not yeah. Just like maybe a margarita here and there.
Yeah.
But not. I'm not a drinker. you
Yeah,
know?
yeah.
I shouldn't be like now as a soldier. I shouldn't be.
I don't know. I feel like some soldiers have a good time. Who knows? So I love this. When you're on your American journey here, this is a photo of you from here we go from your Instagram. Yeah, check it out. We got you. Look at this American girl. I also love that I just turned 41 actually, and I love that women our age are still dressed the way that you do. I think it's absolutely fantastic. That's not something that typical Cincinnati girls do, which I think is great.
Thank
I don't
you.
think there needs to be an age limit on anything. I truly don't. I think that whatever speaks to your soul, no matter where you are in your life, like do it, and who cares? And that's it.
And it was a
you know?
special day, 4th of July. I wanted to be like fireworks. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, the 4th of July to me was just another day, but it was a big deal for you.
Yeah, it is one of my favorite holidays here in America. And since I got here, I've been celebrating every 4th of July. I mean, I have to be celebrating. I need to watch the fireworks. I need to dress like an American, I need to be around people for sure. So, I mean, it is the holiday, like,
Yeah.
let's celebrate that we're Americans and that we are free and that we're like one of the greatest countries in the world because we are.
We are.
And yeah, it
I
is
love
very
that you
special.
say we, which is cool.
Yeah, I belong.
So, what advice do you have to someone who is younger, or it doesn't matter how old they are, but they want to live on some sort of trajectory, go through a big change that you're very familiar with? Do you have just a couple pointers that you could give them?
Absolutely. I've said that before. Don't let laziness stop you because sometimes we want to do big things and it start with small steps. Yeah, you don't need to start super big. Small steps towards your biggest goal, but don't let, I'm not really in the mood. I'm kind of tired today. I'm sleepy. Maybe tomorrow. Don't
Yeah.
let those things stop you from getting what you want and make this what you want to do every day in your life, like little small steps every single day. Yeah, basically that, because I don't think I am smarter than anybody else. I'm not more intelligent than anybody else or more creative, nothing. There's nothing special about me. I just never took no as the final response, and I've always kept going. So, yeah, nothing special about me, just the willingness and there's a strong desire to do what I want to do in order to achieve my dreams and my goals.
Yeah.
Yeah, just don't be lazy and never let anybody or anything stop you.
Well, what are your ultimate, if you feel comfortable telling us, your big goals and big dreams that are on the horizon?
Right now, become a soldier. Yeah, that's something I'll really feel proud of myself when that comes through. So I know I have something really big coming up my way. I think basic training is something big for everyone who's joining the military. And for sure, professionally, I want to go back to journalism, work as a journalist here. Yeah, so these are like the little things I still want to work on in order to achieve in the near future when the time is right. Yeah.
Is there anything that's scaring you particularly that sticks out about basic training and joining the military?
I think being away from my phone and the fact that I won't be able to scroll and make content.
Yeah.
But the very first thing is for sure being away from people I love.
Yeah.
Being away from this community, being away from my boyfriend, being away from the fact that I won't be able to talk to my mom every day.
Yeah.
And that's why I don't think it's about the physical training. Physical training, yeah, it will be hard, but I'm so used to it. Like I work out hard almost every day. But I think it's the mental challenge. So that's why they make sure you don't have your phone on you all the time. So and they will tell you what to do. So this is the other thing that I think it's going to be huge.
That's what I'm curious. You love discipline and you're a disciplined woman. What is your morning routine like?
Um,
Because honestly, hold on, I'm selfishly asking because I need a new morning routine. I used to be very, very strict in my morning routine. And since my new job changes have been happening, I haven't solidified a new one in yet. And it's kind of driving me insane.
So when I don't have to wake up early to go to the gym and work out, I try to sleep in.
Hmm.
So sleep is something really important and huge to me. This is one of the biggest challenges I think I will face when I go to basic training because I won't have like many hours of sleep.
Yeah.
And I always, when I get a chance, I try to sleep in like 7, 8 hours,
Hmm.
like every night. So when I don't need to, and it makes me feel brand new and ready for anything that comes my
Yes.
way.
Oh,
So,
you're an
and sleep
inspiration.
is really important. It's more important, I would say, I would even say that is more important than going to the gym.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. So, and I try to sleep in and have a lazy morning, and and then when I am like completely awake, I go get my phone. I don't get my phone right away.
Okay.
So I try to kind of pray, talk to God, and then have my coffee. And then next thing, because
Mm.
I know that many people have their phones like right by their side, and I don't
Yeah.
think this is a good thing. So I don't do this anymore. So my phone is not the first thing in the morning I do. And yeah, I try to have like a very big meal in the morning. I only have 2 meals a day.
Okay.
So it's usually a brunch or maybe breakfast, depends on the day. And then the dinner and just snacks in between.
Gotcha.
So yeah, I try to do things a little bit slower and have an easy morning when I am able to.
Okay. Cool. Now I want to ask you just some like other random questions. So you have lived such a colorful life and you have these tattoos that are like surprising. I didn't know that you had all these tattoos.
Yeah.
Um and some of them make me be like, did you live a different life than we all know? Like
No. Not really. Actually, tattoos for me, they are more like decorative things.
Yeah.
I love not, it's not about what they represent,
Mm-hmm.
but how pretty they are.
Yeah.
So all of them, they have something to do about their beauty. It's not because they represent something specific, but because I think, in my opinion, they look good, they
Mm-hmm.
look pretty, and yeah, that's why I got them.
Oh my God, they're beautiful. I love the one on your arm so
Thank you.
much.
Yeah.
I want to get one like how Rihanna has like a tattoo like that on her hand. I like
Uh-huh.
one day I'll get it, but
Yeah. One
who
day.
knows? Who knows
Yeah.
until then? All right, girl. Now we're gonna have some fun. I'm just gonna ask you some rapid fire questions.
All
Okay.
right. Oh, good.
All right. What does Cincinnati think is normal that completely shocked you?
Oh my gosh. Normal. The fact that everyone has a car
Oh yeah,
and nobody takes the bus.
yeah, yep.
Does it sound silly?
Yeah, no, I mean we all live so far away from each other, but like when you go to other places in America, it's not like this everywhere, but like
Yeah, but
just in the middle.
Cincinnati,
This
you
is
gotta have a
not for
car.
sure.
Yeah.
All right. Be honest if you want to be. Do you really like Cincinnati chili? Do you think it's good?
I think it's okay.
Okay, I was like, we can move on. If you want us to cut that out, if you want us to cut that out, we will. Do you miss Brazilian food?
No.
Like, no? Okay.
No, because I've always been on a diet.
Oh,
And
yeah.
all I eat is eggs and chicken and steak,
Yeah, so which I do want to. I want to challenge you on this. I can't count the calories. I freak out about the calories. And if I do, I've also been health focused for the majority of my life, for the most part. But I feel like I've had the most success and happiness and a little bit of wiggle room that I'll give
Well,
myself.
I count calories every single day and my
Yeah.
macros and my calories. But on the weekends, because I
Yeah.
love myself, I treat myself on the weekends. So it doesn't really make sense to do this. But from
Yeah.
Monday through Friday, or maybe sometimes on Saturday, I do that. So it is the way to help me keep on track.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And as a fitness person, because I want to keep the things the way they are right now, this is my goal. Or if I want to drop weight, whatever goal you have in your way, you gotta count calories so you're
Yeah.
not in the dark. So I strongly believe that if you don't count calories, you don't know, you actually the food is in control of your life and not the opposite.
That's
If you want to
true.
be, and this helps you build a better relationship with food, and you know exactly what you're eating, what you're putting inside your mouth. You know what I'm saying? So if you want to be in control, if you want to build a better relationship with food, you have to count your calories, your macros, and also know what every food has in terms of micronutrients as well. Yeah.
The nutrients is where I'll
Yeah.
just focus on. I get too overwhelmed. Huh.
Yeah. Yeah, that takes time. It takes a lot of time of my
Mhm.
day, but it really works. It really helps. and
Okay.
you can see the difference like right away when you start like to do things when you
Yeah.
put the food on the scale. You can tell the difference.
I'm getting so
Your
inspired.
life changed completely, and you
Okay.
learn a lot about nutrition when you're
Oh,
doing this.
I'm getting so inspired. I used to be way more into it than I am now. I feel like I maybe was like too into it, but I wore a blood sugar monitor for a while, and I it was attached to this app, and I scanned it every time I ate something, like 30
Uh-huh.
minutes afterwards. And I went into this at the time. I thought it was like one of the healthiest of periods of my life, and it gave me my like gut microbiome score every day, which was always like a 12. Like I went into this thinking like I'm gonna get a 95 every day, like and it was literally a 12 all the time. And I was like, I don't.
What?
I'm like, this is like I have no idea what I'm doing actually. So
Yeah,
this
but
is
technology
very.
helps a lot. You
It
can scan some
does.
products, some foods, and you get the numbers right away. But sometimes you have to do it manually, so that's why it takes time.
Okay. So all those Cincinnati, everyone here has a car. Do you think we're good drivers?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think so because we're
Okay.
always on the highway. You have to speed. Yeah, I think so.
Um, do you think Cincinnati does Cincinnati feel like a big city to you?
Yeah, it does. Yeah,
Really?
it is smaller than the city where I come from, but you've got everything you need. You find everything you need, everything you want. So I think we are in a very good spot.
What about what American habit like makes absolutely no sense to you? Like what do we do that you're just like, this is madness? Like I don't understand why we're doing this.
Uh, there is something. It's about food. I forget the name of the drink, but it's when you blend pop with
Oh,
ice cream.
oh yeah, a float?
Yeah, yeah. I
A
think
float.
that's
A root beer
way too
float.
much. I
Well,
mean,
I mean, yeah, that's the point.
yeah. I mean, that was. I tried, and I think no, I don't need that anymore.
You know, it's probably gonna gross you out. I don't know if you guys ever had this growing up, but salads that have like marshmallows and jello in them.
Mm.
Marshmallows and jello and like pecans.
And the same, everything together.
Yes.
No, I've never seen that.
Oh my
Oh
God, it's
yeah.
so gross. It used to be a thing when we were kids, when we were growing
And the
up.
other
Oh
thing
my
that my
God.
boyfriend said, if you want to become an American, you got to enjoy this. And I haven't. I need to work on that deviled eggs.
Yes.
I love eggs. They are my main protein from Monday through
Okay.
Friday. But
Yeah.
I like them scrambled the way I cook them.
Okay.
But deviled egg, first, it has to be cold, right? Deviled eggs are
Yeah.
cold. Oh, I don't like that. If they could warm them, but you cannot. So
No,
it's not deviled eggs
warming them
anymore.
seems gross. Yeah. What about Geta in Cincinnati? Speaking of meat, are you a big Geta fan?
I do. I like it. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I like everything about Cincinnati.
You're so
Seriously.
I love it. I love it.
Yeah.
When we were kids, we ate Geta so much that now I haven't been I don't think I've chewed it in a decade. Like I just absolutely cannot. Okay, if you could take one Cincinnati thing back to Brazil with you or whatnot, or
Hmm.
and one thing from Brazil and like switch, do you think would make it better? Does that make any sense?
I would love right after now that we're just done with the World Cup. I would love that Cincinnati was more into soccer.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because I love it. I understand it. I
Yeah.
used to present like a sports program, a sports show back in Brazil,
Okay, that
so I
makes
know a
sense.
lot about soccer. And I think it's more. I think there's more energy, and it's more dynamic.
Yeah.
What the players do in the field, and I would love that Brazil would be not. I mean, as they are very fanatic when it comes to soccer, but the way Americans are, people here from Cincinnati are. I mean, they love it and they are very present no matter what. So
Mm-hmm.
even the team fails, doesn't matter if the team fails or not, if it's winning, if it's not winning. So they're really into it, like from beginning through the end. So that
Okay.
because when the soccer teams they fail in Brazil, people just get like, I'm over it. I'm not doing this anyway, anymore. And that's something I would love Brazil to learn from Americans.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Well, don't become too much of a Bengals fan then. Big a Reds fan because you're gonna get your heart broken, and
But
then
they're
it's gonna.
still there. But they're still there to the
It's
end.
true.
Yeah.
It's very true.
Yeah.
Very true.
They don't abandon their
No,
team.
no, no, no.
Yeah.
We double down.
Yeah,
So I
yeah.
say like we have the most toxic relationship with our sports teams, but we are devoted no matter what. I don't care how much pain and sorrow they bring me and frustration. I'm gonna stick to it though.
But hopefully soccer it's gonna get bigger and bigger over time here.
Yeah, I think it is.
Yeah.
I think it is. All right. Well, then we'll say this. What's more? Hold on. I'm gonna go back to you. Had your first winter here in Ohio, the first time you saw snow.
Yeah.
You're very athletic, obviously. Do you have any goals to do like a winter sport? Can I take you snowboarding or skiing?
Oh my gosh,
They're the best. They're the best. The snow sports are the best.
Well, as a person who loves a challenge, I would say yes, for sure.
Okay.
But I don't know, just to give it a try, see how it goes, just to get the taste of it. But I don't know if it's something I would keep going, keep doing,
Yeah.
But for sure, to give it a try, why not? Yeah, I
Okay.
would totally say yes. Yeah, affirmative.
All right. And then I think moving forward, is there one question that you wish people asked you more?
Probably the reason why I came here.
Yes.
I mean, just like you did, you try to find like the roots of the reasons why I came to America and what moved me, like not only to Cincinnati, because the most question I get from people is why Cincinnati?
Yeah.
Yeah, but why America? They never ask me this question.
Okay.
And that would be like a question I would love to answer, just like I did here.
Okay. I was like, hold on. I was like, we already did that, right? Hold on. What did you say? What did you say? All right, girl. Well, I think that's it. Thank you so much. I
Thank
could talk to you all day.
you.
Where can people find you?
On Instagram, on social media, I am bigger on Instagram. That's my main social media. So at Lise, Lise, and my very last name, Oliveira, Oliveira. Yeah.
And you can just, her beautiful face is right in her profile picture. You cannot miss. A super fun follow. And I would be remiss if I didn't say the story of how we met. I think we were at the well.
Yeah.
And I just remember you came in and Will, the owner, had told me, we have an influencer coming in. She's going to do some stuff, blah, blah, blah. And you came in, and I thought I knew all the influencers. And I was like, who is this? Oh, my God. She is so dynamic and amazing. And you were just like, oh, my God, hello. And I was like, this girl's awesome. Like, who are you? And you're like, I'm not from here. I just moved here. And I was like, sweet. This is absolutely fantastic. And then... and then I started following you and I was like, this girl's crushing life. You're fantastic. So
Thank you, Nat.
it's an honor to have you on the show today. Thank you
Thank
so
you
much.
so much.
girl.
You're great.
Love you.
I love your
you.
energy too.
Same. Back at you.